Okay, Namdi. So what is it? Basically, this is Pandora's box. Video. Three. This should be the last one. For this chapter. Because I'm still making the stories up. Okay, basically, Pandora's box. We got the first one, the second one, the third one. It's my Ultra AI recording. It should be. Yes, it is recording. It's definitely recording. Okay. So the what I mean by this, basically, I'm gonna write the story now. So basically, they went to Genesis. Basically, the guy really was reading about Genesis, the book, and seeing the inspiration of it. You know, the woman came first before the man. That's what you call a woman man, because women are more important than men. But it doesn't mean more important. It just means like because you need women more than men. So women are not disabled in nature, but from just like really different, and we cannot see the difference. Basically, the women on the spectrum are men. There are a lot of more women on the spectrum than men. So I'm giving women a new chance to like rebirth themselves with my older children. I don't know wife. I don't care about wives. I care about myself first. But this is my model of it. So what I want you to take away from this, if you don't get it before I start the video, so this woman here, but it commands like a woman in space, and this ball is the Earth. It's blue. She's kind of far away, but she's orbiting the Earth. Basically, she's meant to act on Earth, but she doesn't. She has like a glass in front of her, but you can see everything that's happening. But she doesn't. It's like a woman when is having that mind. Who's not getting this right. It's a woman. I can sit there and look at it as a woman and say, "Oh yes, a lot of things are there happening, and I don't want to do anything in it." That's kind of thing because it doesn't really benefit my need. My example, my sister want a game. She has to go through some services. I mean, men will beat her because it's not a fair game. But she loves it. She does it. That's my sister for me. So my sister does it because she's beautiful and she loves the game. What is Call of Duty? Mortal Kombat. It doesn't even matter. She if she wins one round, she celebrates because that's a win for her. That's kind of the thing I want to empower women to do. We need to look at women. It doesn't matter where you're shooting a gun. If you have like let's say you have a disability, and this means you can't do it. And you get one kill. Like my sister killed me in Call of Duty, because I was never even watching her because I was thinking that she was never able to play anymore because she forgot for a long time, and she killed me with an LMG, in like the map in a terminal on terminal kind of basically shipyard, not ship but shipyard on Modern Warfare 4, Modern Warfare 3. That thing, that's like a win, but she doesn't know it's a win. She just win, but she doesn't have all the time to play. So that's the idea. I have to give them all the resources to do it. Receive the aura. So basically, you can have an aura sales initiative for women and also for men because it's not disabled, it's not disabled. Just we can't really understand process them in our framework, so we have to see them in their way. So just like give them the right to act on whatever thing, like a Mmuko compliant aura sales. That's the action that in the world and the whole entire world because we hold a lot of problem for women. Like you guys say, we have designer bags. You should have your own things. You're a woman. That's what I'm giving you the opportunity. Have your own bag. Have your own social life. Have your own thing. Have your own business if you want. Because I just want you guys to have to be free of the main world. Because you are so biologically different. You don't need to depend on another entity called a man in any shape or form. Which one I'm giving you as a policy here, guys. So this way, you see, basically, the one here, she's like an orbiting the space in time, and she's looking there. But this phone, she on the right, she has a phone. So when she wakes up, she's a room. This is where she lives. So basically, there's nothing here apart from work, live, breathing. Basically, she's allowed to get out of this room and everything, but she has to go out her door, left or right, up and down. But this room is where she stays. But that's the phone there. So basically, the phone's opposite her. When she wakes up, she stays in this bed and she takes the phone and she leaves the room. But she has to expand the bubble, so she makes the room bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't really care what you guys do with this framework, but that's a woman in my view. So my woman is more independent than a man because they have the power, but it's kind of set up. Well, because women have the power because we don't. That's the more deceptive. It's called femme fatales, because you can think women vulnerable, but the vulnerable makes them more susceptible to harm. Makes them more susceptible because we don't really understand why we class them as vulnerable. Because the women that are low, women are strong, they can be men, but we don't class them as women. We class them as like half men. So that's kind of the thing I'm saying. It's not for me to decide what is a woman. Because I don't want to be a woman anyway, because I'm a man. I'm okay with being a man. But if I want to be a woman, I'll shoot a lot of things because I know my rights to being a woman. I'm ready more than men because I'm a woman. And I'm a half woman. I'm like a fourth, a third woman. So basically, stories. Basically, textbooks entries. Act 3. Actually, basically, this seed, the seed is here. The grow their seed, and definitely like a tree branching out, like a fractal tree branching out to infinite possibility. Uh, but I say, good. We should have the own stuff in the process or something. You don't need to want to do what you do. Start. So Pandora opened the box and they let out the evil in the world and saw the husband tragedy and the mess, all the weapons and nuclear, whatever issued. Then she decided, and after reading the book Genesis, she decided to rebirth herself. But what does she do? Where does she go? How does she start? She doesn't know. But it's the year 2025, and her time is now. So, what would I do? Pandora asked herself. I'm so confused. And she moans at herself on the altar. She moans at the camera. She doesn't know how to navigate this. She gets angry. Then she gets sad. She gets mixed feelings. I get angry. Then I get sad. Then I don't want to do it. Then I get sad. Then I get angry. But what is right to do? Since she risen to her, she breathes. Then she cries and she weeps. For weeps. She says, I have to join it back into my abyss. I have to look at the history. There's something wrong. I do not know. In our ontology, something I do not know. Something I cannot put my finger on. But it's not me. It is the world around me. Because it's not her. She's perfect. She knows she's perfect. She refines herself. Breathing is not optional. Living is not optional. And working is not optional. Independent of all the men and women, she journeys into the abyss and defines her way to where how she breathes, how she works, and how she lives. Yeah, how she shares communications too. She defines herself not by the rules in place already, but by the historic context that led to this kind of rules, and how she must how she must keep herself ontology grounded in her own sanity, in her own framework of sanity, her own moral framework of sanity. She's not bound by religious rules no more. She's bound by her uncountable infinite. She's unbound by her set of uncountable infinite. Basically get like the pi framework, uncountable infinite conditions, and then able to do stuff. Yeah. She decides to take up her diary, her Mmuko journal, and start to document the world around her, and start to act on her beliefs, her institutions that are and express and advocate for herself and no one else first before she was sick. She rebirth. She's no longer surviving. She's now breathing. She's no longer alive. She's now living, and she's no longer labor slavery. She's now working. Now, Pandora takes her box, and and removes all the things her mind did. This is good, but she questions and she reshapes it, the form, the way it is. Look at this, and this is now the new Pandora's box. She put a seal on it, with a name on it, her own instruments, her own things, her own wear, her own clothes, and her own way of being, her passport, her aura seal, certificate, her what she wants, and she returns to her origins. Like whatever birthright you guys get, I don't really care, but I do care. But I definitely she returns to her origins, not to mask, but to masquerade with all the women she knows. Oh, that feel this is like a this is like a it's like a basically they come back to their country and they masquerade. But that means they masquerade as women. Women they come in there, unite each other, a reunion. They shed blood to shed blood, sweat and tears. Never like in spirit, never in spite. For what is yet to be, we the women will become are become. Thank you guys. So basically, I'm gonna try to basically the phone is there because it's 2025, so he's gonna have some kind of like thing there. So she knows what she's doing, but it's for the reform for women. So you guys don't be I don't because a lot of women that want independence but don't can't say it or know the problem. I know the problem for them, but I don't wanna. I don't solve your problem. So I'm giving you the problem already, which is the oral sales initiative. So it's like only women technology, women stuff, women business, open is down. But I can start being there for you. but I don't want to build it for you forever. I can show you how to fix your problem too, with build the solutions, but I don't want to do that. I want you guys to have the solutions there and solve your problem because you're a woman. I don't even want to involve in women stuff because I'm a man. I want to involve in when I need a clothes. I'm trying to be like women garments, like women bra, women form of clothing, like but I love women. I love women tights. If I need a tight, I want a women's because it's like I don't have to get bit by some kind of a fly. Something that's kind of idea. Women clothes are more soft on my skin. I even love it. It's more ergonomic. It's like I'm wearing something that actually cares about my body. No matter what seaweed or something, it's something that I understand and I relate to myself. It's not difficult to wear. It's just easy to tear. Which is the problem I have with it. Because if I wear it, because I wear I double it. So that's guys. I want you guys to have authentication women. All the women, all the movement channels, like women out there in the world, but we don't see them because we think they're vulnerable, we use them as puppets. But we are the puppets, believing they can't do nothing. Even the most powerful women know that women are so powerful that we don't want to keep them in rooms. So that's kind of the idea there. It's not really about insult, but give them a new chance to look at a new perspective on life, a new way to live, a new state of being, a new. I definitely love my mom. She went to Nigeria, but she's one still in Kim. She don't want to do her job, but she's not this kind of woman. It's not what I want. That's why I really want to make this video. Because it affects me personally. Because my mom was this. She want to give me. She's a nurse in the NHS. She has a NVQ, which I don't even know what that is. Which is bachelor degree. I don't know. I don't give a shit. But that's what I'm saying. But she doesn't want to advocate for me, and she came to Nigeria and she came to UK. Now she's wasting people's time. She's enjoying her life too much. I don't want to see her again. But that's what I'm saying. It is the same thing in Nigeria. She on chat on TikTok. Yeah. So these kind of women, I don't really despise women like my mother. So basically, I don't, as a policy, I want no women as if it's possible, as a clause, which is if it's possible, if there's a woman like my mother, we remove them. The one if it's normal, we keep them. So the then clause is like no women like my mother. And no, I love my father, but men like my father, because my father still care. But only but no more man. Obviously, as a policy, no man or woman like my father. That's the kind of thing I want to say, guys. Okay, thank you, guys. That's the video now. I'm gonna upload it now. Thank you, guys. So she got the box. She's now putting her own stuff. She's putting her own red garments, stuff in her designing kind of stuff. She can keep it. She can make it small. But she's doing her own system. Her own system. She's building her own stuff. Her own way of living and working. The box represents the items, everything she can, her components, her tools, everything she has, and the room, the space, anything she can do to the world, and how she can see the world from the her angle, from her Mmuko systems. Thank you, guys.